Howdy, howdy, folks. A-Train here with you for another episode of SimAirport in early access. Say, A-Train, something looks a little funny here. Why? Funny you should mention that, viewer, because there is something a little funny here. We're on the Edge server now, as opposed to the experimental server. Why are we on the Edge server, you ask? Another good question. Let's take a look back to last week. And when I was attempting to being the operative word, to record this episode. Okay, so let's get moving along here. Start planning out our next move and where we're going to go, what we're going to do here. So I think what we are going to do here is we're going to add a third gate. Okay. Yes, we're spending more money, but the idea is to bring in more money. So to do that, we've got to spend more money. Now, we won't have anything going this today, obviously, because the gate isn't going to be built. And we won't be able to add to the schedule as yet. But we can at least, I think that's the right place right there, at least get everything ready to go for it, right? So we know the gate is here. We go 4 across. We go up about there. We gotta go one more across. Yep, we gotta go one more. Okay, so we go here. Then we're gonna take these 4 and we're gonna crawl across to here. And we will just flow with it from there. Alright, how many staff we got down here? 15 workmen. Yeah, we're not in a rush to build this, so let's go ahead and punch it, Chewy. And get everything rocking and rolling here. Ah, passengers are arriving. Hooray. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's going on here? We seem to have a little bit of a problem. What is happening? A little traffic backup. What the holy hell is the problem here?
What is your major malfunction, numbnuts?
Garbage. I can't release the truck. We're backing up. What are we... Got an airplane supposed to come in here. I got building to do. And I got a delivery truck in here somewhere. Supply truck. I mean, with supplies. And passenger buses and vehicles. And they can't drop people off because of the garbage truck.
20 minutes later.
Oh, this is screwed. Now these people aren't going to be able to go home. Alright, so you kind of up to speed here. What had happened was, this here garbage truck got hung up. I guess he got a little friendly, was hanging out. Maybe he was bumping uglies with the female janitor or something. I don't know. Maybe he's bumping uglies with one of the guy janitors. Who knows? Needless to say, that was the bane of our existence. And I reported the bug last week, and nobody got back to me until I posted something on the message boards about it. And then somebody said, hey, why don't you post a picture for the devs? Yeah, because this is my first rodeo. That's why I only have 440 hours in this game. I've never done a bug report before. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I don't post bug reports on the forums. I send them via email into the developers at the media at SimAirport web email address. Needless to say, a dev finally responded to that post on the board, though, saying, well, we've fixed this problem on the Edge servers, but it won't go to experimental until next time. So we have a problem that's breaking the game on experimental, and we're fixing it in Edge, and we're not releasing it until we do the next dump from Edge to experimental.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Anyway, not to knock the devs too much because they work really hard and they've made a really cool game. So there's my 2 cents worth on that. So let's move forward and look ahead at what we're going to do here. As you saw in the clip from last week, and I hope you enjoyed the baggage tutorial episode in lieu of 2 for Tuesday. That's like the third video I've done on the baggage system. I think it's the most, I don't know if I want to say comprehensive, because the last one I did, I mean, the first one I did, oh my gosh, it's got like 5,000 views. It's phenomenal. It's of all the views and videos I have, tutorial number 6 has 5,000 views. That's like half the total views of all the videos I've put up on YouTube at this point, are that one video.
Boom! Confetti!
Everybody goes to that video, which is unfortunate because I did a second one for tutorial 10, and it was with the more updated system, and I kind of laid out you had to use your
Imagination.
on that one so you could see what was going on. Because I didn't actually build an airport, I just laid out pieces of taxiway to put in baggage depots to demonstrate how the system would work. Again, you had to use your
Imagination.
to actually get what was going on. That said, I just did the one last week now and actually used the career airport, and so that was a little more applicable real world. All right, let's cut the Willy Foo stuff. Here's what's going to happen. All right, actually, let me just take a quick gander at this. All right, I'm monitoring my OBS studio software stuff because I'm afraid it's going to go into like overload or something when I start building. So what I'm going to do is save you having to watch through that. I'm going to pause the video during the construction process. And that way OBS doesn't freak out, the game doesn't freak out, nobody freaks out.
Remain calm. All is well. All is well.
And we get everything squared away with this gate 3. Okay, so we're going to build a third gate here. I'm going to add 5 more workers, I should say. Gosh, I don't want to discriminate. I'm going to add them onto the staff, and we're going to get this here project done. Oh, you know what the other thing we're going to do is? We're going to research roads.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
That's kind of true because, we're going to be flying. But, we're going to need them to help our vehicles. Eventually, the idea will be that, and that's what this colored strip is here. That's going to be for passenger drop-off and pickup. So when we buy this land up here and move up to the north, the spawn point will move up as well, and the airport will grow that direction. So then I'll build a second road that runs down, and then drop-offs will be up here somewhere, and then pickups will be down here. And then those folks will jump back into the main lanes of the roadway. In the meantime, the garbage and delivery trucks will bypass all that, I hope, and then jump over here and do their drop-offs. And I may run something that goes out like this. I don't know yet. We'll see eventually. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here and get the construction done, and then I shall return. Okay, so we're back. We're waiting for these guys to finish up. There goes the plane departing. Hooray, goodbye. Gosh, they built most of the terminal before the gate, and I'm thinking, okay, gate's done. All right, there we go. Construction's done. Good. All right, so hopefully you're happy that I saved you from having to go through that. All right, let's go to clear. We're going to clear that. We're going to clear that. We're going to clear this. We're going to throw a door in here. Sliding door. Doink. We're going to go back to build. And we're going to clear this over here. Okay, so that'll clear that out. Now, the next thing we need to do is switch up the gate assignment to A3. Very good. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now, it's got to have a gate agent desk to be assigned. All right, we can do this. Gate agent desk. All right, this is going to be for small aircraft. So the idea here is going to be 737s and A320s are going to be on this gate, right? So let's put Q lines in here. Okay, so hopefully that didn't come out too bad because I just saw we were getting some overload stuff. Okay, so how are we looking here? We got a whole bunch of, there's another airplane on the deck. Very good. Got Big Bird here. So we're getting into the afternoon. And there goes that airplane. Very good. All right. We're at 68% passenger satisfaction. That's not good. In fact, that's lousy. Oh my gosh, I'm getting horrible sound here too.
20 minutes later.
Okay. Hopefully we're not too far behind here. Wow, this is going really jank on me. Okay, let's try to... 67% passenger satisfaction. Okay, so a bunch of people need to use the bathroom. We've got bathrooms. We don't have them in closer to the gate, but we've thought about that. So, we kind of discussed putting some bathrooms in this area last time. So I want to start here. This would be wall. 1, 2. 17's a good number. $15's a good number. Okay, so 15. 1, 2, 3. So that means 8. 1, 2. Okay. You know something? We're going to put the walls there. And we're going to put the doors here. Yeah. Stuff. All right, let's try to make this work. Let's put a restroom in here and see if that'll shut people up. All right. So we're going to build a wall across here. Wall across here. Wall here. Wall here. Of course, then we got to deal with the autosave. Thank you. We're going to do that. All right. So once we've done that, let's get some... Ah, look, how convenient. All right, so if the doors are here and here, we're going to need a couple of sinks. Okay, so we'll put 2 sinks. Then the women's room, we'll put the women's room here. 4 toilets. The men's room, we'll put 2 toilets and 2 urinals. There's no room for a garbage can. Which kind of sucks, but what do you do? We'll put garbage cans out in the hall here. Garbage bins. Put a garbage bin right there. I know that creates a little bit of a pinch point, but and I could have laid more. I could have made more foundation over here, but I'm going to try to keep this thing moving. Okay, so let's get bajiggity. People are using the restrooms, even though the doors weren't installed yet. There we go. Now we got restrooms being used. This is good. Holy crap on a stick. Look at all the people nice and neat like in line. Whoa! Off to the races we go. $203 packs. Wow, that's only 100 short of capacity. Thanks. Okay. All right, let's pause there. And we're going to see what we can do about our schedule. Because we need to work on tomorrow's schedule before tomorrow is here. All right. So let's look at this. Almost got it there. Oh, you can't slide that over. That's no good. Okay, gate A3, extra large. Oh, poop. There's one thing we didn't do. We'll deal with that in a minute because we can always just assign it. And that's handle the baggage situation. Okay, let's slip some smaller planes. 737. No. We're going to keep you there. Okay, we're going to slip this Pacific flight back to here. We'll move this a Forward Air flight up to here. Okay, so now that opens up some time slots for us. We're going to move Rexicana up here. Now the key here is going to be to is to stagger these enough so that they don't jam up our infrastructure too much. Okay. All right. So we've got room. We can fit in a big airplane here. Let's see. Well, we can fit in a 7-8. No. Wait. Yeah. Biggest thing we can get is a 7-8. 777's the next size up, and that requires the large runway. We don't have large. We have medium. So, that's Galactic Point. Let's see if Galactic Point will give us another 7-8. There's one in the afternoon. That would be good. There's an A350 in the morning. We can't fly that because you got to have the big runway. Okay, so, excuse me. This guy can slip back. This guy can slip back. Let's get this afternoon 7-8. Put it on the gate. What have we figured out on the 7-8 as far as time goes? 12:30, so 2.5 hours. All right, so we can shorten this 15 minutes and slip it back to noon 30. There we go. Yeah, these are overlapping. Yeah, those are overlapping pretty good. I mean, with this setup, we could move the 7.6 over here. In fact, that might be a good move. All right, so what we're doing, in effect, you see how I'm staggering these? Okay, boom, boom, boom. There's like a half hour between, you know, each arrival effectively. So let's move this up here and move this back here. Now that's 2 aircraft in there. I'm going to give that an extra 45 minutes. Okay, in that step. But that's good because this gives us a window here to slip something in. And this is 7.6. So we can move that there. Now we could put something bigger in here. And honestly, we could probably move a 707 down here and move the 7.6 here and then put more big stuff here. Okay, anyway. All right, that takes care of Galactic Point. Now, they do have another 7.8 in the afternoon. I'm kind of looking for something bigger in the morning. There's a 7.6 in the morning. We've already got a Rexicana 7.6 in the morning. It's Galactic Point. That's who I was just looking at. Seven. Oh, here's a 7.8 from Smart Air Luxe. Hopefully we won't lose them. Okay. I'm a little concerned about this gap right here, but I think I can correct that by moving this one up to there. And then, see, that gives us a half hour here and 45 minutes here. All right. So we're good with that. These guys also have a 7. I'm only going to take one from Smart Air Luxe, though, right now. Here's why. This number. If this number slips below 60, I think we lose them. So I don't want to lose multiple flights because jerks. Okay, hey, 7. SparkJet's on the board. They have an afternoon 7.3, which I would prefer. They do have a night 7.6. Let's take that. And we'll drop that in here. That tightens that up a little bit. But this is a smaller plane. That's a bigger plane. I think we'll be okay with that. All I was trying to do was move this up, move this up, and move this up. And you know what? I think that's going to be good for now. Maybe not sure. Oh, hey, look, there's Super Alliance. Super Alliance will give us some big airplanes. They only have one in the morning, though. Be something good, and boom, wrong. Doesn't work. Ah, nuts. All right, so we can't take any of these flights. These guys have 7.8s in their fleet, but they aren't giving us a flight for them. So what we need is like an A320 or 7.3. WestJet. No, I don't want to dash. 7. Juno Connect? Oh, Juno could connect. Man, we don't have space for them. Oh.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
Yeah, that's too bad. Sorry, guys. You should have offered up a 7.3 earlier. But you suck, so.
Screw you guys.
Tough noogies. Union Air, what do you got? Junk. Thank you. Please drive through. Starflight, what do you got? Nothing. WestJet, what do you... I already looked at WestJet. I need a morning... 7.3 is what I want. Yeah, no, you don't have it. Let's go back to the top here. Aero time, you get just regional jets now. They got 7.3s and they got 7.0s, but they're just freaking stingy with them. Rexicana is 7.0s and up. 7.0s, 7.8s, 7.4s, 7.6s, and 777s. No. Huh. All right. I guess for now we are... Let me look at the Rexicana again. They have a 7.6 in the morning. Let's take that 7.6 and plop it down. Wow. All right. I think that's going to do it for now. Close that, close that. I think that will set the schedule for tomorrow. Now, hold on. Let's see how many flights we actually have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, that puts us up to 19 flights going into tomorrow. We've added in some restroom facilities. So bladder needs have improved. Now, people are hungry. Satisfaction snapshot for 11 passengers. Oh, see, that's just for 11 packs. That's interesting. All right, so they don't think the environment's very good, which is BS, because, look, green stuff. Yep, it looks like they may have chopped down the effective... Nah, the radius may be about the same. Information 98%, so they're good. Bladder, we just did something about that. Rest, we got places to sit, except in baggage claim. And the reason we didn't put seats over here, because idiots come in to go leave, and they have seats over here, and they come sit over here, and then they go over here. That makes no sense. So we made sure we didn't put any in there. All right, let's close the reports out. Boredom, 66%. Okay, so we've got an electronics vending machine at each gate. We got an ATM at each gate, right? We've got food vending at each gate. Revenue this hour, 0. And I hadn't been, let's see here. Recent transactions. So that was 10 minutes ago. All right, so we got $100. Huh. Oh, that cash flow estimate's a little off too. That's based on tomorrow. Oh no, I don't want bank loans. Screw that. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get these flights out of here and call it a night, because I'm not liking how this is recording, and this build on the Edge server is janky because we're getting encoding overloading, and that's not doing us any good, because that doesn't allow me to deliver a quality video to you folks. So I think we're gonna have to pass on at least a SimAirport 2 for Tuesday. My apologies. Hopefully they'll square this stuff away soon, because, you know, kind of fun to play the game and show it off to people, but if it's going to run janky, then there's no point, right? All right, so we're going to pause there, and we'll save the game. And hey, you know what? I appreciate you tuning in. We hit 100 subscribers. Yikes!
Boom! Confetti!
That's awesome. Thank you. What should we do about that? All right, there's 3 games I'm currently featuring, which is SimAirport, Planet Base, and Life is Feudal Forest Village. So, I don't know, maybe I need to do a giveaway. And, you know, whoever's name I draw at random, I give you a copy of one of those 3 games, your choice. Because they all run about $20-25 US, so that's not too bad, I don't think. Anyway, but thank you for tuning in and putting up with the technical difficulties. We greatly appreciate it. Check out my other videos too, if you would. Planet Base is a really cool game. And Life is Feudal Forest Village is a really cool game. So you've got Life is Feudal Forest Village set in the past, SimAirport's kind of set in the present, and Planet Base is set in the future. So kind of span all this time frame. It's like, you know, if we were to, I don't know, put a time machine in a DeLorean.
Are you telling me that you built a time machine out of a DeLorean?
So, check out my other videos and stuff. Appreciate it. Check out those games, and we'll see. Maybe put some comments below what you think we should do for a giveaway. Nothing crazy. It's 100 subscribers, and if I set the bar too high at 100, what am I going to do at 500 to top it? What do I do at 1,000 to top that? But tell your friends about us if you would. Share the channel with people and tell them to come check us out, especially our tutorials on the baggage system and on the game in general. Hopefully you're learning stuff there, and I've tried to stay on the experimental server because I really don't want to deal with bug issues, which I feel we're having to deal with in this episode, being on the Edge server. That's a problem. I don't like it.
Am I pissing you off,
and it diminishes the quality of the broadcast. So give us a like, share with your friends, subscribe to the channel. We like subscribers. Y'all are great, and I appreciate it. Hey, and if you think about it, pick carefully, but if you've got friends or family or people you know down in the South Texas area, particularly around Houston, where they're under 200 feet of water right now, it's ridiculous because this tropical storm, which really didn't hit them, it just, they were on the east side of it when it was down near Rockport, which is where it actually just totally destroyed the town, Rockport, Texas. But the east side of the storm's where all the band of rain is coming onshore, right, from the Gulf of Mexico, and it's just trained across Houston. I mean, it's just rained for days, and so Houston's completely underwater. It's ridiculous, and a lot of people are trapped. A lot of people are suffering right now. So consider maybe donating some money to them, or some goods, or whatever. I would recommend going through the American Red Cross. I don't know, because there's some good charities and some not so good charities, right? And I would rather you go with a reputable one. I think the Red Cross is a good choice, but maybe do a little bit of internet research and say, hey, have these charities been looked at each other and balanced out and weighed out? Do some of the people running them make a ton of money? Yeah, you're running a charity. Should you be making a ton of money? I don't think so. But that's my opinion. So give what you can, and we Texans appreciate it. So hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks a lot, everybody. Stick around for more great content. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you get that great content. And we'll be seeing you again soon. I'm A-Train. It's over, and I'm out.